Hello, my name is Jose Manuel Zorrilla, and I'm going to be talking about homework number 7, Youth Culture and Responsibility in Mexico. For this homework, we had to watch two documentaries, Give Me the Power and Masacre de Tlatelolco. In the first one, the Give Me the Power, they talk about how rock was controlled in Mexico for a long time, and all the different things that the rock fans tried to do to bring it back and to show their that they were uncomfortable with this decision. And in the Masacre de Tlatelolco is a similar topic where they talk about the horrible event where they killed so many people who were protesting um, in against the government and their decisions. Yes, and I'm going to be talking about these two documentaries that I watched. For the first question, where they talk, where that is, how do you feel after watching the material being a young person? I think it is a very horrible thing. Both documentaries, and the one of La Masacre de Tlatelolco, where they killed so many people, and was like no valid reason to do this and to suppress this movement of young people, because they were trying to peacefully get answers and try to get what they wanted, and it's a right they can protest and they can do it, and not because the Olympics were gonna happen they could suppress them and violently. uh, I think it's some of the worst events in the history of our country, and also it is really related with the documentary of Give Me the Power of the rock, um, the music, the rock music, that they also suppress them because there are the ideas that the people who like this kind of music will like were so different to the ones in the government, and how they suppress them, like in the event of Valle Bravo, where they killed so many people when they were trying to do such a different event that was going to change a lot of things in Mexico. So yeah, I think that the word is impotencia, and how government can over like use power in a really bad way, and also something that I can relate is that not because it happened like a lot of years ago for me, like I wasn't even born when this happened, but to the date we can hear stories that and news that it is still happening. Governments are still suppressing people violently, and there's no consequences to the persons who take those decisions. So I think it's really bad, and something should be done to change it. I think the main threat in the documentaries is how they show how governments react, well, Mexican governments react, and how they are using all of the power to violently um, control people, and control the people who are voting for them, who are working for the country, who are generating money for the country, and who have families. Like, so they they cannot do this to their own people. Like, governments cannot control this. There should be more dialogue, and problems should be resolved talking and not violently trying to control, because it's worst at the end. What did I learn that I didn't know? I've heard about the incident of Tlatelolco, and but I hadn't gotten into it a lot previously, and I didn't understand all of the impacts on all of the problems that it generated and how governments were controlling and taking so bad decisions. And the one of the Give Me the Power I didn't know about. I didn't know that rock was banned in Mexico and how they treated people who, like, like if it was a. I don't really understand why they can ban like music, and because it's a way of like freedom of speech, kind of. So I think it's really dumb that they try to do it, and well, they managed to do it, but and I didn't know about that incident that happened.